Hi, I'm Alex, and today I'm going to be showing you how to connect to your Business Central data within Microsoft Fabric using open mirroring. It'll give you that near real-time experience as it is looking directly to Business Central. So as we know, finance data changes throughout the day, and those changes will be instantly available within Microsoft Fabric. And the data is already pretty clean from Business Central, so we'll have a working data set that we can hand off to the finance team straight away. So, who's ready to become the finance team's best friend? Can't be a bad thing, right? Let's get started. Okay, so first thing we want to do is register an app in Azure. Now, I'm unable to film my Azure tenants due to our security policies, which is a good thing. I don't want to be revealing confidential data. So I've added in to the description a guide that has been provided by Polaris Insights. And if you just follow step 2, it'll show you how to completely register that app within your Azure tenant. So you'd start off by registering the app, creating the new client secret, and then adding a redirect URI, and then just giving it the necessary permissions to access Business Central. Right. Next thing we want to do is move over to Fabric, where we're going to create a mirrored database. Now, as with all items in Fabric, this is really straightforward. You click New Item in your workspace and go to All Items if you've got favorites selected like me, and search Mirror and select Mirrored Database. And let's call this Business Central and create. And that's just going to go ahead and start provisioning that mirrored database. It's going to do all the legwork for us, so we'll move across and install the BC to ADLS connector. Again, link in the description. It's free within the Microsoft Marketplace, and we just click Get It Now. And again, Get It Now. And this will bring through our Business Central environments. And I'm just going to select our development environment. And I've already got it installed, so it'll give me a slightly different message to you, but you'll get install extension and press install. Now, I've already got it installed, so the next thing for me would be to search Azure Data. And there we can see export to Azure Data Lake Storage. And I've already got it selected for Microsoft Fabric open mirroring, so it's just the drop down in the storage type. And what we need, as this is provisioned now, what we need is the landing zone from this mirrored database. So we just click the copy there and bring it back to the settings and add your tenant ID, the client ID and secret that you've created for the app registration, and the landing zone. Now, next thing we want to do is add some tables. So you expand the tables section and you just click add. Now, I've brought in the accounts and the GL entries just for this example. And once you've brought in the tables, you also need to choose fields. So you select your table, choose the fields, and choose any columns that you want to bring in. At the top you have more options and actions, and you can just click enable all valid fields if you just want to bring everything through. So the next step for us is to export the schema. So we go to the export option and press schema export. Now we want to always allow that. And that is going to bring through the table structure into our mirrored database. And there you can see we have the uploaded files of the account and the entries table. Now let's just give that another refresh, as the table should be automatically created with those schemas. Let's take a look at the SQL endpoint. And if we expand DBO and tables, there we have it. Right, so we've got the accounts table and the entries table ready to go. So schemas only. So go back to the BC to ADLS connector, and we want to just click export. And then we can see we've got the data export started for both tables. If we just refresh that, yeah, we can see we've got last exported state success. Right, back to Fabric, and let's give this a refresh. Right, just back to the mirrored database page where we can monitor the replication, and refresh there. And you can see we've got the tables running. So no rows replicated just yet, but let's just give that a minute. And there we can see that we now have rows replicated. So let's take a look back at the SQL endpoint. And there we have it. Right, so we have our accounts table and our entries table ready to go. And if we click the three dots here, new SQL query, select top 100 and just run that query, we already have actionable data. Now this will keep up to date with any changes that go on in the Business Central system, and we've got that data at our fingertips ready to go. So impressive, right? Incredible tool that will give us that near real-time data experience with finance. So I hope you found that demo useful. As I said, everything that you need is in the description, and on your way down, give it a like. It's free, you might as well. Hopefully this has been beneficial for you. So in my next video, I will be showing you how to transform this data to silver and gold should you need to. As I mentioned, it's already a pretty clean data set, so we'll get that into a semantic model. We'll start building out the balance sheet, and I'll show you how to use Copilot to get that balance sheet produced really quickly. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to get notified on that video's release. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.